Hey guys, welcome back to Actually Adultish. I'm one of your hosts, Nina.
And I'm your other host, Christina. And today, Kaylin is gone. She's visiting her boyfriend. So
Aww.
it's just me and Nina. So thanks to everybody who's been subscribing. It means so much to us. And if you've been leaving a rating and review on iTunes, we love you. Also, thanks to everybody who sends in questions. We really, really appreciate that. And if you haven't already, you should definitely send in any questions you have or any topics you want us to talk about. You can send those in to actuallyadultish.com, or you can email us at actuallyadultish@gmail.com. You should also like our Facebook page, facebook.com/actuallyadultish. Follow us on Twitter at actuallyadult. And now we have an Instagram, and it's popping over there.
Yeah, it is.
It is popping. Our handle is actuallyadultish. We're pretty easy to find. So yeah, I'm kind of in a bad mood because we've been having some major technical difficulties with these mics, and then I just bought new mics and they don't work.
Damn.
If anybody knows stuff about plugging in mics, like if anyone knows about this stuff, can you tell me? Because I seriously need help and I'm pissed off. But so we're back to the old technology until I don't know, I'll figure something else out.
Yeah, it'll work out in the end.
Yeah, we'll have
It's
to
not an
figure this
ending
out.
until everything's okay. Okay.
For sure. So this week we are going to talk about beauty.
Beauty.
Beauty,
Yay.
my favorite topic ever. This is, I feel like, until we've been trying to keep it relatively gender neutral.
Yeah.
But this is not. Sorry. But
Well, unless you're a guy that likes to wear makeup.
skincare, yeah. Also, skincare applies to everybody, but yeah, we're talking about makeup, skincare, everything. I'm super into beauty. I'm obsessed with makeup. I have a ridiculous amount of it.
Did you hear about the new CoverGirl boy?
Yes.
He's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
I follow him on Instagram. He's amazing.
I
What's
think
his name
that's
again?
awesome. I forget-
James Charles.
He's fierce.
Shout out.
No, I think it's great that they made a male. What do they call them? Like ambassadors?
Yeah, beauty ambassadors.
Beauty ambassadors, yeah. That was really cool and exciting. And so, okay, where do we begin? I have like a complicated relationship with makeup right now
Why is that?
because of all this stuff about the ingredients.
Yeah.
So I'll explain it. I've talked about it on my blog, but so like I said, I'm really into makeup. And I always have been, and I've been collecting it and into it ever since I was like 3. And then I basically just found out about all of the shitty ingredients they put in everything, and found out that was affecting my stomach, my health problems too. Like I just like never really
Connected those two together?
Yeah, I just never really connected that what I put on my face was like literally going into my body.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
crazy.
never-
I mean, I don't know. I didn't really connect the two either because they always talk about like your diet
Yeah.
and they never really talk about your beauty products. Now, do you think like it's specific to America, like the beauty products, like the toxins?
Well, it's really, really bad in America. I feel like it's kind of, it's not great anywhere, but
Yeah.
it's really bad in America. And you just don't, like, what you put on your face or your whole body absorbs into your skin. Like it really does. It's just the same as food. And so ever since I found all this stuff out, like, I mean, I showed you my test results. Like I got intense blood work done, and it tests like toxins in your blood, and I have all this shit in my blood, like because of my beauty products. Like I eat.
Was there
so
like
clean.
a percentage that it said that comes from like beauty products and like hair products?
It doesn't like break that down because it doesn't know like the difference between
But was
a
a majority
chemical
of
and a
it?
beauty.
Because I know you eat very well, but was a majority of it from like your products?
Yeah, that's what it all
Wow.
was from.
That's
because
crazy.
I eat so clean. I don't
That's
eat
so
anything.
crazy.
And
What is that test called, by the way?
I
Is it
don't-
just a blood test?
I have no idea. What
that's
it
like
is. My
such
doctor
a.
does all these crazy.
That's so like high tech.
It's just insane. And like also like the whole lipstick thing. Well, I realized the lipstick thing when
Wait, what?
with gluten, like,
Because I wear like lipstick every day, you know.
yeah, well that's why for a while I stopped, because after I found out I couldn't have gluten,
Yeah.
I realized that every time I like wearing lipstick with gluten in it gave me symptoms.
Oh yeah, especially because it's right by your mouth.
Because you
And, like, when you're eating, yeah.
I forget what the number was, but I read something that was like, it said how it was like like women eat like 8 pounds of lipstick.
Oh, I probably eat double the amount.
Yeah,
That's
no,
crazy. That's insane.
You ingest it and it's so bad. So, anyways, ever since then, it's like I've been trying to switch over as much as I can to clean ingredients. You know.
Yeah.
But it's really hard because a lot of natural stuff doesn't work. And then there's the whole issue that things that are labeled natural and organic, like, half the time aren't.
Yeah, you should call those out so people can watch out for them.
You have to check everything, like, and it's like it can be like 95% toxic, and they can but if it has one, and they can still label it as like all natural. So it's like you can go to Whole Foods and think that you're getting stuff that's all natural, and it's not necessarily. They also don't. You can look at the ingredient list, and even if you know what you're doing and all the ingredients look fine, they don't have to disclose. Like if it's like a trace amount of something, they don't have to disclose it.
Like they don't have to put it on there, like list it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. And like, you know, a lot of people don't actually know what because they're like long names, right? That you can't even pronounce. So like, is it true that when they put that long name and then they have something in the parentheses that says like, oh, it's just lavender? Why do they have that long name there?
The chemical name. It's all bullshit though, because it's like, and it's like, so like you can use websites like EWG or I forget what that app is. It's like dirty. Think something dirty. I don't know.
You recommended another app to me.
The Healthy Living app.
The Healthy Living, yeah.
Connected to EWG. Okay. But like they rank products based on the ingredients that are listed, right? But what I'm saying is that there are ingredients in there that aren't listed. So it can even be rated fine on there, but if that company isn't taking the time to make sure that there's aren't extra toxins in there, like there can still be other shit in there. So it's like you're just like never safe. It's really scary. But so yeah, I've been trying to switch over as much as I can. I don't use completely clean products. Like I still like, you know, and I also have so much makeup. I'm not just gonna throw out all of it.
Right.
What I'm trying to do is just like do my best. You know, like where I can make the switch, I'm trying to make the switch, and
I think it's definitely helped my skin, like switching over to more natural products. I think they work, like the beauty counter stuff that I've gotten. But yeah, that's the only thing. I haven't really tried any like natural makeup, but I think that would be the next step. It's just like a slow, gradual, you know, change. You can't really go cold turkey with that kind of stuff. Well, and you absolutely can, but you know, not for me.
It's fucking hard, but like, and it's also just like inaccessible. But the reason why I'm like starting off with this is because to address these questions, like we have a bunch of questions here, and it's like to give product recommendations and stuff. Like I wish I could sit here and give you recommendations of things that are all natural and all clean, but like I don't know right now because I'm still trying to switch. So like I'm still gonna recommend the products I know that work well, but you have to understand that they don't have the cleanest ingredients, you know, like, so because I know what works well because I've tried so many things from the drugstore and Sephora and Ulta. Like I know those products, but like now I know that those products kind of, they have bad ingredients. So it's like it's trade-off, you know?
Yeah,
like
it is.
And that's why I wanted to like start and explain that.
Okay.
So it's like, even though I'm recommending these products because they work well, I'm also like not because they have bad ingredients. You know, that's something you have to decide for yourself. And like we're also bringing this up because so I started working with Beauty Counter, which if you don't know is a beauty company. They sell skincare and cosmetics and really clean ingredients. The company is really incredible, and they're lobbying in Washington to get the cosmetics industry regulated. the cosmetics industry, there hasn't been a law regulating the beauty industry since 1938.
That's insane.
That's insane. And Beautycounter is like actively lobbying to try and get, like, we need legislation, and
that's awesome.
There are over 1,400 harmful ingredients banned in the European Union, and there's only 11 banned in the US.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Let's just go to Europe and live
there. Like, it's just like no one, it's just such shit here. You know, like, that's crazy.
Okay, do you think that, okay, so there's L'Oreal here, then there's L'Oreal, they sell it in the UK. Do you think that their ingredients differ? Because, like,
I don't know.
You know?
They might. I wouldn't be surprised.
Cool. That would be so cool. I'd love to. I'm very curious about that. But
I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
No, since 1938, that's crazy. And you know, beauty products, like the ingredients, like gotten worse and worse.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like,
shame on you.
I have some facts here that I pulled out. So there are studies done where they tested like the umbilical cord blood for babies, and they found that there are over 200 toxic chemicals in the baby's umbilical cord blood. So babies are being born like polluted. Like, if you're pregnant and you're using these products, like, that's going into your child, you know, like,
that's crazy.
That's insane.
I wonder how long it takes to like cleanse yourself of these toxic chemicals, like just from your makeup, you know, and then like so that when you're pregnant,
yeah,
you know, you'll have like a clean umbilical cord.
I don't even
I want to get my umbilical cord tested. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'd be scared. I don't even want it. I don't know. And then, okay, so there's over 80,000 chemicals on the market today, but only 10% have ever been tested for safety.
Oh my gosh, come on, FDA.
Yeah.
You're the FDA, slacking.
The FDA sucks.
Oh, just, yeah.
And they can't even, like, they can't take something off the shelves. It's not like with food.
Yeah.
Like, once it's out there, the FDA has no control over it. Like, for beauty products, like, they can't take it off. Like, that sucks. And so, yeah, nothing's being tested. And then there's, so 1 in 2 men and 1 in 3 women will have cancer in their lifetime. But only 10% of those people have a genetic link. So 90% of those people are getting cancer because of, like, environmental factors. So that includes beauty products. Like, people don't realize, like, you're literally putting yourself at risk, like, and the other thing is, like, people, like, these things fuck up your hormones so bad. These toxic ingredients, they destroy your hormones, and hormones are the key to everything. Like, your hormones are in charge of everything running right in your body, even your weight.
That's like, crazy.
If you're using shitty products and those are fucking up your hormones, that can literally make you gain weight.
How do beauty products like directly affect your hormones?
Because they're endocrine disruptors. Like, these ingredients just disrupt the whole regulation of your hormones. So when your hormones aren't regulated, your body just goes out of whack. Like, it's insane. So, yeah, ever since I found this out, I became really passionate about it, and then that's why I became a consultant for Beautycounter. And Beautycounter is not the only company that does clean ingredients, but it's one of the few, and they have probably the strictest ingredient selection process in the industry.
They're super transparent too. Like, I was looking at their website, and you can literally click on the ingredient name and it'll tell you all about it. Like, it does the research for you. So, like, yeah, you know, you don't have to do much of the work. They lay it all out there for you.
Yeah, and it's
a glass window.
They screen every batch of their products, and that's literally amazing. They will drop a product. Like, recently they dropped an entire product because the manufacturer wasn't, like, they found out that it wasn't being strict enough with the testing.
Wow. Like,
not even that they've like so instead of taking the risk, they just dropped the whole product, and it was one of the best selling products, because they're just like, we'd rather not have a product out here than have something that made by a manufacturer that isn't being as strict as we need it to be. Wow. Like, to me, that speaks so much to that company. Yeah, because it's like they're making so much money off that product, but instead of, you know, they could have easily just like kept it on the market, but they took it off the market and they're not going to put it back on until they find somebody who can make it and be strict. So, and I really love their products. If you want to shop, go to beautycounter.com/Christina Rice. I'll put it in the in the show notes, but you should look around, and if you have any questions, you can ask me. But yeah, I feel very passionately about this. They have Beauty Counter has a never list, and it's a list of over 1,500 ingredients that they ban from all of their products.
Damn, I should just print that out and take it with me everywhere.
I know. All these
it's a long list.
Words. Yeah. It's intense, but so that's where I'm at right now. But I don't know. I'm really happy I found Beauty Counter, but I'm very disappointed in this whole thing because I love makeup so much. And I literally feel like guilty when I'm using other stuff. Like I feel gross when I use other stuff. But
like the toxic things.
But it's just, we live in a world where fucking everything is toxic. I swear to God, it's annoying.
But it's so pretty.
Yeah. It's hard. So, okay, with that preface, let's get into like answering some of these questions.
Okay.
So. Do you want to start?
Sure.
I don't know any of them.
All right. So the first question is, I can take about 15 minutes out of my morning to do my makeup. What are some quick and easy tips for an effortless makeup look? Well, I would say like my go-to like things to highlight are like lips and eyes. I think those are like the windows to your soul. And like you can also like wear sunglasses and like your lips will pop and it'll just look very effortless, but still very pretty. Also, like I wouldn't do like a full like foundation face like when I'm running late. I usually just do like some primer, some concealer, and some powder for the shine. And some eyebrows because, girl, you know my eyebrows.
Oh my God, eyebrows change everything.
Yeah, they make you look like you're put together, like you tried. You know what I mean?
I feel blank without eyebrows. And it's so weird because I didn't never started to fill in my eyebrows until like sophomore year of college. I just like didn't even think about it, and then I was like, holy shit.
No, girl, you changed like your recommendation of like the Anastasia Wiz brow. Like that was brow wiz. What did I say?
The Wiz brow. Oh my God.
Okay, well that was kind of life changing. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's just so easy to use, and for people that are like in a hurry and like need really good precision, I think that the pen already gives you the precision, and like I don't know, it's just like you can kind of like make your own eyebrows.
Let's talk brows for a sec. Okay, when you get a pencil, get a pencil. I know a lot of people like I mean, there are different options, you know, for your eyebrows. You can use an eyeshadow, or you can use like they have the dip brow, but I just feel like that's too much hassle. Like I like to have a pencil, and I like to always make sure it has a spoolie brush on the end. Like I need it in one product. Like,
that's the one that looks like mascara, right? Like the little.
Yeah. So make sure it has a spoolie on the other end. And what you do is you take the spoolie, you brush your eyebrows like up into the side, so they're kind of all like even. And then you fill in your brows, and then you take the brush and you do it again to like blend it out. But make sure like you brush them up and then to the side, so it's kind of like a diagonal, you know, so they're all smooth out. Like,
okay, when you're like drawing, you know, like the outline of it, do you still do it in like, what is that called? Like little marks, or do you do it straight? So like for the body of for the body of the eyebrows, like you usually just like do little marks so that it's like it looks like hair.
So I outline the bottom first.
Yeah, but you do a straight line. Right?
I do a straight line down the bottom, and then I do like the tip. I don't know what the fuck to call it. You know. So I have like that base, and then from that base I draw little short wisps.
A wisp. That's a better word for it.
So you have that base there.
Okay.
Because otherwise, like, you need something to give it structure. Does that make sense? So yeah.
Do you also do the top part, like outline the top part?
No, I don't, because I think that makes it look too square.
Oh, have mine been looking too square?
No. Okay. I just want them to look as much like I didn't do them as possible.
Yeah, and it does look like that. No, but also the color that I'm using, like I have black hair, but I use dark brown because I noticed that if I go like the darkest color, it looks way too dark on me, which is weird because like my hair is black.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go a shade up, like because it'll just naturally, your eyebrows when you fill them in will just look darker anyways. Like my eyebrows are like dark brown, but I use a blonde pencil.
And they look dark.
okay, so yeah, and in terms of products, for sure, Anastasia Beverly Hills, I love the Brow Wiz, but I also cheaper dupes. The NYX Micro Brow Pencil is just as good, and it's cheaper, and so is the L'Oreal. I don't know what it's called. It's like, it's a pencil. It's a pencil though. It's not like a retractable pencil. L'Oreal.
Is it just like a sharpening one?
It's the same thing as the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It's just made by L'Oreal, and that one's really good too. That's what I've been using for like 3 months. But yeah, okay. Back to the question. So 15 minutes. I think that you need to figure out. I think everybody should figure out like what their priorities are. Like that could be different for everybody. Like for you, if you're running late, you don't care about your face. For me, my face is my number one thing that I need to cover. Like, so it's going to be different for everybody. Like, I'm not going to go, I don't leave the house without foundation on. Like, I won't. Like, I would rather, like I would just know what your non-negotiables are and stick to those, you know? And it's going to be different for everybody. Like, for me, I want my face, like, I want foundation, concealer, mascara, brows, and that's like minimum. That's like what I wear to class. Like, you know, like, whereas Nina like needs to have something on her lips. Like, I don't.
And
care.
mascara. Like, mascara's like always.
But I think just like in general, like I feel like in general, baseline, if you have no idea, I think what makes people look the most put together is for sure mascara.
It's so easy too. It's just a few little
bolts. I would get some concealer to just, because what you can do is you can use concealer just under your eyes and like on any spots, and then put powder on top. Like,
that's what I do.
A colored powder, and
it wakes you up. It makes you look more
just
awake.
so that your face isn't like blank, you know.
And then maybe a little blush to like put some color.
If you have time, some blush, but brows, mascara, blush, and like something quick to throw on your lips, you know. It doesn't have to be something intense. Like, it can literally just be like a gloss or a balm or something. That's what I would say, just like the quick go-to bare minimum. So yeah. All right, let's see. How do I pick out the right foundation color at the drugstore?
Oh, yes. I brought Christina with me to Target when I was like trying this out. And she was actually better than the Target lady who's there.
Oh,
like,
my God.
That
Target lady annoys the shit out of me.
Wait, is that at every Target? Like, do they have a makeup like person for every Target?
I haven't seen one of those at my Target.
Me neither.
But it's at the one in Westwood, and I've seen it at another Target too, but she literally annoys the shit out of me because she tries to like give me product recommendations, and I just want to scream at her. I know more about these products than you. Like, leave me alone. I just in general, when I'm shopping, hate when people try to help me. Like, it just really annoys me.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah, because I know what I'm doing, and you're like in my way, or like she'll like hover over my shoulder. I'll be like looking through stuff, you know, in the aisles, and she'll be like hovering over my shoulder. She'll be like, oh, that's a really good, oh, that color would look really good. Oh, this is a great product. And
everything's just great.
And she's like, do you want to try it? And I'm like, no. And she's like, why? And I'm like, because every fucking YouTuber in America is telling me that product's a piece of shit. I'm not just gonna, like, you don't know what you're doing. Or sometimes
good thing I didn't ask her.
She doesn't know anything. And then sometimes I'll hear her giving people recommendations, and they'll just be horrible recommendations, and I'll go back after she's left, and I'll go tell the person, I'll be like, you really shouldn't like do that. Like, she just doesn't. I feel bad for her. Funny. Whatever, it's annoying. So picking out it's really annoying because in America they don't have like swatches
in drugstores.
Yeah,
like, do they have that
they have those countries. In other countries.
I know, and that would really help me, like, so much.
I know.
Like, oh my gosh,
it's bullshit. But so don't. Okay, first of all, it kind of depends on who you are. Like, if you self tan, you need to match your foundation to your body, okay? Not your face, because otherwise your face will be a different color than your body. So match it to like your chest, okay? Not unless like, but I don't self tan, so my face and my body are the same color, so I am fine just holding it up to my face, and I kind of know by now. Also, another thing is, like, if you have a foundation that you know like, say you have a foundation that's your color, bring it with you to the store and hold it up against the other foundations. Does that make sense?
Wait, if you have a foundation at home that you normally use?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're trying to use a new foundation, but the one at home is the right color for you, bring it to the store with you.
Okay.
And you can hold it up to the other bottles. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm actually in between colors right now, so I've been like mixing.
Yeah, sometimes you have to mix
the
colors.
two, and it's like my perfect color.
Yeah. And pay attention to, like, a lot of brands will say they'll have, not a lot, some of them have like warm tones and cooler tones. So
yeah, what does that all mean?
It's kind of like the undertone of your complexion. So you can, I guess the basic easy way to figure it out is to look at the veins in your arm.
Okay.
And if they're blue, then you usually have a cool undertone.
Okay,
and if they're green, you usually have a warm undertone.
Well, hold on, I can't see. Yeah, I think they're blue. Yeah,
but that's kind of, you can just kind of tell.
That's a cool
you
trick.
You can just kind of tell though. Like if you think you look better with gold jewelry on, you probably have warm undertone. If you think you look better with silver,
I like silver better.
You probably look better with.
I look like
you probably have cooler.
Like
but some people are neutral. Some people can go both ways. It's kind of like, it's hard for me to explain because I can tell just by looking at somebody.
Yeah.
You know? It's
so
just kind of like the undertone. You are neutral.
Oh, really, girl?
For sure.
Okay. So wait, will it say that on the bottle?
Some foundations.
Okay.
Like, remember that L'Oreal one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one
like
that
those say neutral, but some of them just don't. But
gosh, you should really work at Sephora because, girl, every time I like try to get my makeup done there,
oh
my gosh,
half of them are so bad at color matching.
I can do my makeup better than they can, I guess, because I know my face better or something. But it just looks like
it's
whack.
A hot mess.
I mean, does that happen to you too?
Yeah.
Like, they need better people that are like, they have no idea what they're doing sometimes. Yeah. And I just get like, I spent like an hour.
I don't understand how they get hired for that job. Like, and the Mac people too.
The what?
The people at Mac.
Oh,
holy shit!
Oh my
gosh! That's like, I remember like prom and like
it's
dances.
Not supposed to be cakey, right?
People would come and their makeup would look like shit because they would go to Mac or wherever and get it done, and I'm just like, oh my god, you paid for that? Like, they don't know what they're doing. It looks horrible. No. But whatever, sidetracked. But yeah. Also, okay, another question was, what are your favorite makeup brushes and how do you clean them?
Oh yeah, this was like, I had to do a whole article on this one.
Oh
you
my
remember
god.
That?
Yeah, I literally have a whole article on my blog. But my favorite makeup brushes, I really like well, I love the beauty counter brushes, but they don't have that many, but I use all of them. They're so soft. And
do those like not use animals because they're, or do
correct.
They? Oh, they don't.
There's no animals.
Oh, that's cool.
They're synthetic. They're so soft, but they don't have like, I literally need like 50 eyeshadow brushes to function, and they only have like 3, I think. But I really like Sigma brushes. But if you can't afford Sigma, get Morphe brushes. Morphe brushes are so cheap and they're such good quality. Like, MAC has really good quality brushes too, but Morphe's the same as MAC, if not better. And they're like $5.
That's amazing.
Like, I would just go to Morphe.com. And what else? Oh, how do I clean them? You can use, if you want a cleanser specifically for, what's it called? Makeup brushes. I really like the Beauty Blender soap bar. It's like a bar.
I have the liquid version of that.
Yeah, I like the bar a lot, but you can also use baby shampoo.
That's what I use too.
You can also use, I really like Dr. Bronner's soap. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I use that on which one? Just any?
Yeah, I just use like the lavender one.
Yeah, that one's so natural. That's natural, right?
Yeah, that's a good product.
Does it lather for you?
Sometimes, not always.
Because I'd be trying to lather and I'm like, am I getting clean?
Yeah. Oh no, on my body, no.
Yeah,
but on my brushes, it does.
Okay.
I don't use
my
it
body.
It doesn't. I don't use it
so I stopped using it.
Yeah, no, I don't use it on my body. But that's a really good to clean your brushes.
It's got tea tree oil in it.
If you're trying to clean a a brush that you used with a cream product or a liquid product, like your foundation brush, that's gonna be different than if you're cleaning just like your eyeshadow brushes, because eyeshadow, like, that's just powder you can just use, like, say Dr. Bronner's or whatever. If it's a cream product or a liquid, you need to use like an oil to get that out of there first, and then go in with the regular soap. So
that's
like
a good tip.
You can use pretty much any kind of oil. I use usually either grapeseed oil or olive oil, and I just put some in my hand, get my brush wet, and I just lather it up, and you'll see it that pulls out the liquid.
You just use your hand?
Yeah. I just rub it around my hand.
I have to switch my hands, because then my hands will get really dry.
I know, my hands get so dry after.
So I'm like, oh, the left one needs some love too.
Yeah. So clean it out with some oil first to get that shit out of the brush.
Get it out. It's your skin we're talking about.
Exactly. And then go in with the regular soap. That's another thing. So many people don't wash their brushes, and it's disgusting.
Also, your beauty blender.
Oh,
when it starts to smell, throw that shit out. Like that. This is your skin we're talking about.
Seriously.
Like when it starts to smell, that's like a sponge. So it's like a bacteria that's already growing.
I just try and clean it every time I use it, because it's like already wet. Like no, clean your brushes, please. Can you just, like, you're swirling that shit on your face, and then like that bacteria builds up. It's just gross. Like, just clean it. Just set aside a time, and it's much more manageable if you like do it every so often, or buy more brushes. That's just what I do.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I know.
When those paychecks come in, the more fee is gonna be.
I know. I have like 5 foundation brushes that I rotate through, so I don't have to wash them so often. You know.
Yeah.
But high maintenance.
Okay.
What else? What are some beauty products that you can buy in drugstores and they will still work just as good as Sephora? And then what are some products that are worth splurging on? If it has good ingredients and it works, it's worth splurging on, because you're gonna save your face in the long run.
Like skincare and makeup.
Mm-hmm. When it comes to like skincare versus makeup, I think skincare is always worth splurging on. Like if I could only spend money on one or the other, I would spend money on my skincare and buy all drugstore makeup. I think that you can have an amazing makeup collection from the drugstore, to be honest. Like there's really not much that you can't get at the drugstore. I'm trying to think.
Well, for me, like, I'm just very high maintenance on like mascara.
Yeah.
I've like been very loyal to this one mascara and the primer together at MAC. So I use the Opulash.
Really?
Yes. You see my eyelashes, right? They're super long. That's how I get them like that. Like I don't know, girl. I've tried the Stiletto, like Maybelline. That's been my other favorite, but that's what's been giving me like the plump lashes.
I just hate MAC. I've never used a MAC.
That's the only product
that I
like.
Wow. Like I'm really picky. I'm so picky about mascara. Mm-hmm. Like I think I've tried every single mascara at the drugstore.
But I use it with the primer, like without the primer, it's like,
well, yeah, whatever. But like, see, I don't have time for that shit. I don't want to have to put a primer on.
Like, oh, girl, I make time for that.
Like, that's how you know it's a good mascara. If you don't, why would you need a primer?
See, guys, priorities: foundation versus mascara.
No, mascara is like my number one thing, and if it doesn't make my eyelashes huge, I freak the fuck out.
Didn't you say the Beauty Counter one was really good?
The Beauty Counter one is amazing.
Are you wearing it right now?
No, I'm wearing this shitty ass YSL mascara that I'm trying to use up all my bad mascaras, and I cringe.
Oh damn!
My eyelashes are so small right now.
Tough period for you, huh?
It's horrible. My favorite mascaras ever are the Beauty Counter one. I'm literally shocked. I'm honestly genuinely shocked. I love the Beauty Counter one because the bristles are small. And
how many mascaras do they have?
They just have one.
Is it like, what kind is it? Like a lengthening, volumizing, or
it's called lengthening, but it does everything.
Everything.
My lashes are huge. Like, I don't even know. That mascara, Maybelline the Falsies, and Benefit Roller Lash, I think are like the top 3 mascaras ever. In my eyes.
I like Benefit. Are those real something?
Oh, the Benefit, they're real.
They're real. Yeah. That Benefit, by the way, was the first makeup line I ever used because it was just pink and pretty, and it just looked very like friendly for like little girls. Okay, the stiletto one, the Maybelline stiletto one, they had a volumizing one, but they like discontinued it for some reason. But now they have the lengthening, which works really good. And then Opulash by MAC. Those are my top 3.
The Benefit, they're real is like, it's good.
I don't think it's buildable though.
It used to be my favorite mascara, and then I found Roller Lash.
I haven't tried Roller Lash yet. I gotta give it a try. And Beauty Counter. Yeah, I'm gonna try Beauty Counter first because I'll feel better about exactly. And I wear contacts too, so is it good for sensitive eyes? Okay.
Yeah, and it stays on. It does not come. It doesn't flake. Good.
That's really good.
Yeah. So, what else? Okay, some beauty products that you can. Yeah, skincare. Spend your money on skincare because if your skin, the shit in drugstore products is just gonna make your skin gross and bad, and your skin doesn't look good, then your makeup won't look good,
and then you're gonna have to spend more money on skincare because your skin looks like crap.
Yeah. You can get everything from the drugstore, I promise, like if you need to, but also, you know, I'm trying to think. Okay, I think primers in general, it's easier to find a primer at Sephora or like a high-end primer, but they do have really good ones at the drugstore too. Like if you want a drugstore primer, if you have oily skin, I would get the Shine Killer from NYX. That's amazing.
I love the NYX one.
It's amazing.
I love that.
If you have like regular skin, get the Angel Veil from NYX. If you have dry skin, get L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer. Like there you are with primers. I think, you know what the one thing is that they're not good at is highlighters.
What, the
drugstore?
Yeah.
I don't know if you consider, okay, my favorite highlighter of all time is the Balm Mary Luminizer, and like some people don't consider that drugstore, but like I do because you buy it at a drugstore. So
why don't they? Because it's like, consider
it's still kind of, it's like expensive still, you know, it's not cheap.
Okay,
but you get it at the drugstore. So that's kind of, I think, the only thing. But everywhere, everything else you can, like my like foundation, I actually, there's no, my like all of my go-to foundations are drugstore. I've tried pretty much every high-end foundation, and the only one that I kind of like is Estee Lauder Double Wear, but even then it like kind of oxidizes on me, and I don't know. I just think that pretty much everything you get at the drugstore, as you can get pretty much everything at the drugstore as long as you know what you're doing, you know, like what you're like, what to get.
Because there is really bad products at both, you know, like
it's really hit or
stores,
miss,
like Sephora, and then like drugstores too.
It's really hit or miss. Some of my favorite brands at the drugstore, maybe that would help. Maybelline. Born with it. NYX, Revlon, Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild is so good.
That's surprising. It is so cheap.
It is.
Right?
It like it's so cheap. Like their shit's like $1. It's so. I'm
their
obsessed
bronzer.
with their,
No, not their bronzer. That's from what is that?
They have the contour kit that is fucking unreal.
Really?
It is unreal.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's crazy. And their eyeshadows are amazing. Like get the Comfort Zone palette. It's the shit. You'll never need anything else. It's like $3 and it's like 8 shadows and it's so good. Their nail polish is the bomb. Like their lipstick is really good.
Can we talk about like what kind of palettes like you should use for your specific skin?
Oh wait, hold on. That's what the drugstore sucks at. Eyeshadow palettes.
Oh, okay.
Eyeshadow?
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eyeshadow palettes, you gotta go high end. You just have to.
I like still haven't really used my Urban Decay Naked palette because I don't know how to use.
Oh my god, I'll show you.
But what kind of like color should I use? Like, okay, so my skin is a little bit like what would you say, like olivey or like?
No. What do you mean?
Like what kind of color should I use on my eyes and like for my skin tone, my eye color?
I mean, you can use anything because you have brown eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So like anything will make your eyes look good.
Okay.
But like you would look like warm tones would look really good on you.
Okay.
As opposed
warm
to like
tones are
like golds and browns, and you can go with like reds You can even go with like burgundies and reds. Never tried reds. You'd also look good in greens, and I
really like pink. Do you think pink is cute? Like a soft, no?
That would look not good.
Purple?
No.
Like a soft purple?
You could go. You would look better. Like you could pull purple off, but like you would look better not in purple.
Okay.
Green eyes look really good with like. Green eyes look really good with purples.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Blue eyes look really good with golds. You want to look at the color wheel, and whatever eye color is, go to the opposite, and that's what will make it look really good.
That's interesting.
But yeah, in terms of the drugstore sucks at eyeshadow palettes. That's what's sad. But I don't know. Hopefully they keep trying, but they're just not really. But you know what you should do? The best eyeshadows ever are from Makeup Geek, and you can get those online, and they're really cheap. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is it only an online store?
Yeah, it's only online, and it's like MAC shadows but cheaper. So yeah, Makeup Geek has really good eyeshadows. They're like better than MAC. They're better than MAC quality in my opinion, and they're a lot cheaper, and you can get them individually. You can build your own palette. Yeah, really good stuff. Okay, so the other thing we need to talk about, let's go to skincare.
Okay.
Before we run out of time really quick. Okay. People always ask me how to clear their skin. And no one likes the truth. Because what's the truth, Nina?
It's diet.
Yes. Like, I'm sorry, but like if you're eating shit, your skin's going to look like shit. It just is. Like, so I'm like, well, do you eat dairy? Do you eat gluten? And people are like, yeah. I'm like, well, then I don't feel sorry for you. Like, if you really want your skin to clear up, you have to stop eating inflammatory foods. Like, you just have to. And that's just kind of the way it is. And otherwise, like, sorry. Dairy is, I would say, the number one thing. If you're getting like hormonal acne, if you're getting like cystic acne, like, and you're still eating dairy, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you need to stop. Like, dairy is just full of shitty hormones. Conventional dairy is just full of hormones, and those are going into your skin and giving you hormonal acne. Like, and you just, so yeah, that's what you really need to do. This person said, what are some beauty foods that you guys eat for your skin?
Avocados. I knew that was coming out of your mouth. Yes. Avocados. You can throw in some aloe in your smoothies. Let's see.
Lots of healthy fats. Lots of greens. Healthy fats. Okay, water. Are you drinking enough water? Yeah. Like, drink water.
That changed my life for sure.
But healthy fats for sure. Like fatty fish, like salmon, avocados, even some nuts, like in moderation. Like, walnuts are really good. Almonds are really good.
Cashews are my fave. They're so creamy. Cashews.
I mean, yeah, it's like, it's not that complicated. If you're eating healthy food, those are beauty foods. Just having a clean diet. You know,
that's gonna do so much. Yeah, like you won't even have to like buy all these products, go to your like dermatologist. Like, that's like the first step. Yeah, you know,
and just drinking enough water is a huge.
Just throw out all those Cheetos and all the like processed stuff. Really bad. Okay, what are some things or like products you do for your skin to protect it from aging?
Oh, aging.
Everyone's so afraid of aging.
Okay, well, some really good ingredients. Pretty much everyone, you want to exfoliate basically, and you want to make sure your skin is moisturized,
but not the St. Ives exfoliator that everyone uses.
No, not that shit. You want to exfoliate so that your dead skin cells are leaving and new stuff is resurfacing, and you want to make sure that you're not stripping your skin of moisture to cause more wrinkles, and you want to make sure you're protecting your skin from the sun with like SPF if you can, just like staying out of the sun. So one thing that's really good to use is anything with vitamin C in it. Yes. So vitamin C brightens your skin. It gets rid of like age spots. And I mean, I'm 21. I don't look like I'm old at all. I look like I'm 12, but I'm still using.
You and me both.
I don't think it's too early to ever start using anti-aging stuff because it's preventative.
When I was 15, makeup, whatever, the Sephora lady.
Yeah.
She told me it's never too early because I was looking for like products for my face at 15.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever too early. And
and hats. Wear a hat, especially if you're a student walking to class every day in sunny LA. For sure.
Wear a hat.
Now, do you use the vitamin C in place of your moisturizer, or do you do it afterwards under your makeup?
I'm trying to think of my I use it first. So like I'll put my vitamin C serum on my skin first, and then let it soak in, and then I put on my moisturizer. So that's what you want, those vitamin C. But the other thing is, like, if you're using a product just because it has vitamin C doesn't mean it's a good product, because if it has all this other stuff that's stripping your skin of moisture and has all these toxic ingredients, that's bullshit. So like I use the rejuvenating serum from Beauty Counter, and I really like it. It's moisturizing and it has vitamin C in it. It's not harsh, it has nothing weird in it, and I really like that, and it brightens. And like they also sell, I also like, if you can test it out, like there's a vitamin C serum from Primal Life Organics that's really good, but the oil is too heavy on my skin and it makes me break out. But that's just so clean ingredients. I really like that company, Primal Life Organics. The other thing that like is retinol, and like retinol is like harsh on your skin, kind of, you know, but that is like the one thing that exfoliates and gets rid of wrinkles. And you know, that's like retin-A is, you know, prescription grade retinol. That's gonna, but you want to be careful with that, because it can, if you use too much of that, it can like give your skin that shiny look. Do you know what I'm saying? When it takes
like the plastic.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, I mean, I'm on the fence about it, because like, yeah, part of me wants to be all natural, but I use a retinol serum like once a week, just kind of as extra exfoliation, you know?
Yeah.
But I just think it's really important to be careful and not go overboard with it. And if you're using a retinol, you need to use sunscreen. Like, that just makes your skin extra sensitive to the sun.
Did you mention the a recommendation for that in case anyone wants to use it?
For a recommendation. Retinol. I really like, it's a brand called Vivant, and it's just like a I think it's just called Retin-A 2. And you can buy it. I just got it on Amazon, or you can get it from their website, but that way you don't have to get a prescription from a dermatologist. But
I really like the day cream by Beauty Counter, because it was like, I'm very picky about like moisturizers, because they're either too heavy and they make me like really oily, and my skin's kind of dry, but it just soaks it in and it just looks very fresh. Because I usually use argan oil, but then I'm starting to want to like use the day cream during the day and then the argan oil at night, because the argan oil is a little bit heavy. The day cream is amazing, and I'm shocked because it's literally been my life mission to find a moisturizer that works for me. I have really oily skin, and I always use like oil free, like stuff that's like it's supposed to be like mattifying or like, but it makes your skin worse.
It literally makes
my experience.
Same.
Like Pond's.
It's
my gosh,
that's horrible.
I know.
Or even just like, so then for a while I gave up, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go for like moisturizers that say they're for normal skin. And then, because if you like, sometimes if your skin's oily, it's oily because it needs moisture. Like, that makes sense. Because it thinks it's dry, so it's producing even more oil. So sometimes you need to put like something heavier on it. So then I tried doing that, but everything was still just making me oily. And like, I don't know what it is, but the day cream, I use the rejuvenating day cream every day from Beauty Counter, and my skin is so balanced when I use that. Like, it's not oily, it's not dry, it's just like normal. It's crazy.
Yeah. And also another tip is to never, I mean, I've done this plenty of times when I'm like trying not to, and it's make it a habit not to sleep with your makeup on.
Oh my God.
Like a lady once told me on set that it ages you by 3 days.
Yeah.
3 days every time you do it. I'm going to look disgusting. Like 100. I know.
It's my pet peeve when people take your fucking makeup off. It's gross. It's gonna like, your eyelashes are going to fall out, girl, if you sleep with your mascara on. That's so gross. And that's just going to, if it's your face makeup, it's going to sink into your pores. pores. It's disgusting.
I nap for it, like with it for like 15 minutes in between class, but that's different when you're like sleeping overnight with it and waking up. Like,
God, you need to clean.
And if you have a significant other and you don't like, you have to take it off, even though you like don't want to
be without makeup on.
Yeah,
then
he don't deserve him.
Yeah, he does not deserve you. Fuck that shit. Yeah. So.
Speaking of, like, what's the best way to remove your makeup? That's one of the questions that I was reading off.
Yeah. I had such a hard time finding a makeup remover, but I'm just like lifting my arm.
Your hand. You could be like a hand model. I'm not even kidding. Why are your hands? Are your hands black?
I've been told that before. My hand's black. What do you mean?
Are your hands blue? Like, let me see your hands.
What?
Why is it like blue a little bit?
I don't know. Is it a reflection?
I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting. Anyways, we'll check it out later.
Yeah, we'll check it out later.
Dr. Nina will check it out later.
God. What was I saying? Okay, for my eye makeup, I like to remove it with you can use. I would just use any oil. You can use coconut oil to remove your eye makeup, but I like to use grapeseed oil.
Is that gentle? Mm-hmm. Even on your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just put that on a little what's it called? Kleenex or whatever I have, toilet paper, Kleenex, cotton ball, whatever, and just use it to take off my eye makeup. And then I use the cleansing balm from Beauty Counter to remove.
Oh, I have to try that. Wait, you literally put that on like to take your makeup off too? That's crazy.
That shit is insane. It's insane. Remember, I made you feel my face because it makes my face
so soft as a baby's bum.
Soft. Yeah, but that stuff takes everything off, and it's just you can use it just put some on your elbows.
Is it sticky?
Dry. No, it's like
it looks like Vaseline a little bit.
Sometimes I'll just put it on my lips as a lip moisturizer if my lips are super dry.
So you can leave it on your skin too.
Yeah,
it's not just a moisturizer. Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
It's like
wow, that serves a lot of purposes.
It's everything. I'm obsessed with it. And it's expensive, but the jar will literally last me until 2075.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm getting it.
It's huge, and you'll never run out. And you only need like a speck of it to do your whole face. So it's really good. But yeah, for eye makeup, I used to use all those different eye makeup removers from a store, and they have weird shit in them. Like all of these, everybody is obsessed with these micellar cleansing waters. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Like what is it? Like another fad?
They're it's like water in a bottle. Like Garnier has one. There's like the Bioderma. It's fucking bullshit. There's crap in that you don't want on your eyes. Like just go to the store. You can literally use olive oil. You can literally go into your kitchen and use olive oil. That will take off your eye makeup. Mm-hmm. It's not that complicated. And oils are good. Mm-hmm. I always put coconut oil on my legs after I shave.
Oh yeah, they make them look like brand new.
It's
so pretty.
You don't need that much, and yeah, it makes it so soft.
Coconut oil is just everything. I used it to help with my headache this morning. It was great.
But don't wash your face with it. Please. Please don't wash your face with it. Coconut oil clogs your pores. So that's why it's fine to use everywhere else. Mm-hmm. Some people can use it. Some people can wash their face with it. But for the majority of people, it's not a good idea. It's going to clog your pores and make you break out. But on your body, that's different. But on your face, you don't want to clog that shit up. So yeah,
one of the lessons to take away from this episode is the people that are making your beauty products, they don't have your best interest in mind. They don't care what's going into your body, the toxins. They probably don't even use that stuff because they know what's in it and they know the process that it takes to make it.
They're just everybody in America, just like food, they just want to make a fucking buck. Okay, they just want to make money, and they're trying to make it cheap, and they're just trying to get it out there. And you need to realize that what you put on your body goes into your body, and that's your health.
These celebrities that are marketing for L'Oreal and what are the other ones that they do, Pantene? Do you think that they actually use that? Come on.
No.
They can't look that good and use that kind of stuff.
You think Jennifer Aniston looks that good from fucking Aveeno? Fuck that shit. No way she doesn't. And I'm not sitting here Yeah, I use drugstore stuff. Like, yeah, I use L'Oreal.
Yeah,
I use it, but like, I'm also not ignorant. I don't want to be ignorant to the fact, like, I know that when I am making that choice and I put that on my skin, that I'm making a bad decision, and like, there are better things to put on. Like, and that's where I'm at right now. Like, my skincare right now has to be clean. Like, it has to be. My makeup, like my basically like my eyeshadow, I'm trying to. That's kind of like the one thing that I have a huge struggle with, because I have so many palettes. So I'm just like, I'm gonna use these.
Your makeup collection is insane.
I spent so much money on it, but I'm so excited about the Beauty Counter palettes. They're so good. I used it today for the first time, and it's like really good.
My Beauty Counter package actually came in for my sister.
Oh, really?
She's visiting next week, so I'm gonna give her that for her birthday.
I'm excited.
She really wanted like the charcoal, but I got her like the gift set with the mask too.
Charcoal, you guys need a charcoal mask if you don't already. It gets rid of everything.
The charcoal bar makes you feel like you're like wholly clean.
Yeah, like, right? I've never felt clean until I used that.
Yeah.
And I gave my sister the charcoal mask, like, and she texted me. She's like, she's always skeptical about my recommendation. She's like, my life has just changed. She's like, I'm obsessed with this.
It's a bit life changing.
It's a little insane. It's so good. But yeah, so much beauty
there needs to be a part 2, because we had so many questions and we didn't even get to half of them.
Yeah. And if you have more, send them in. If you like literally ever, I know a lot of people are just like, I don't know what to do. My friends will call me and they'll be like, I'm in Target, I'm in Sephora, I'm in Ulta, like I
me.
need this.
I would
what
call
do I get? And I will help you. Even if you don't know me, you can message me anyway. And if you like need a product recommendation, like I had a random girl who I don't know, she messaged me the other day and she's like, I'm going to the drugstore and I really need a concealer, like can you help me? And I was like, yeah, of course, like I will help you, just like tell me and I'll give you a recommendation.
And no question is ever stupid for us, seriously, because if you don't know, chances are a bunch of people don't know.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely. Yeah. And if you're interested in clean products, check your products. Go to like use the Healthy Living app. There's another one, I forget what it's called, but I think it's like dirty. It's something like dirty something, or I don't remember. But go to ewg.com/skin deep and you can type in your product and check that out.
That's awesome.
I love Beauty Counter, obviously. And if you have any questions about it, reach out to me and I'll leave the link below if you want to shop them. It's worth it. Like my skin, if I tried using my old products again and I just break out. Like it's like, it's kind of like, it's like if you like stop eating dairy and then for a while and then you add it back in and your body goes haywire. Oh, wow. Like that's kind of what,
crazy.
And yeah, also another website I really like is organicbunny.com.
Oh, I follow her. Yeah, she's amazing.
She's a blogger and she's all about clean products and she has a great recommendation.
That is such a cute handle.
Yeah.
Organic Bunny.
Yeah.
How cute.
She has a really good website. She talks about a bunch of different products and natural stuff, and she's strict about what she endorses. So good. I would
like you, girl.
I highly recommend her. Like follow her on Instagram. Yeah, really good recommendation. So I think that pretty much we'll stop it for here. It's been long.
Yeah,
but that was like good. I feel like hopefully that helped.
Yeah, something. I hope it helped a lot of people.
Yeah,
and sorry about my voice today. I'm not going through puberty or anything. I'm just a little under the weather.
Yeah, Nina's a little sick.
Little 12-year-old boy over here.
Oh my god, I don't want this to end.
The smoker's laugh.
Oh god,
but I don't smoke. That was a joke. Okay.
Oh, shit, did you see that?
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
What kind of helicopter is that? Did you see?
An emergency. It was like red.
Oh god.
I hope
that's scary. It's like a dreary. I really just. Okay. I don't want to. I have to write 3 papers and study for 2 midterms.
I know. So, good luck, girl.
You too.
I know. I have 3 back to back to back.
But I really just want to watch Hocus Pocus. So
I know.
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Off topic. But yeah. So if you liked this, please subscribe to get new episodes onto your little app, your little podcast app. And you should leave us a rating and review. And you should also send in any questions you have to actuallyadultish.com or email us at actuallyadultish@gmail.com. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, actuallyadultish. And please follow us on Instagram. we will follow you back. I promise. Yeah, we're cool. So yeah, thanks again for listening, and we will talk to you again next week. Bye.